Hello, my dear friends. I'm about to give you a free gift. It's a sample video from my patreon.com site, and it is a mini mentoring session. You'll get one of these every Friday, just as a little teaser, a little taste to see what it would be like to get one of these 5 days a week. If you decide you'd like to have one of these mini mentoring sessions 5 days a week, ad-free, go to A Better Life with FlyLady Kat at patreon.com, patreon.com, and sign up. It's only $5 a month. You get 20 videos a month, and they are designed to give you a kick in the pants first thing in the morning. It's set up so that you can see them first thing, so you can watch them in bed even before you get going. It's designed for payroll and at-home homemakers, and it will help you with the way you think about the way you're doing life and doing the FlyLady system. So I hope that you go over and check out my Patreon site. While you're there, look at all of the other opportunities that I have for you for mentoring. We do personal one-on-one mentoring. There are different levels of that. And also I offer this year in 2022 financial mentoring. So if you need a budget, if you would like to be financially independent, now's the time to sign up for that as well. Okay, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the video. Hello, my dear patrons. Today's video is on self-acceptance. Today is Thursday. It is errand day, and we are in zone 4, the master bedroom, master closet, master bathroom. Okay, self-acceptance. It's funny how we don't realize that we don't accept ourselves. We criticize ourselves, and we talked about that yesterday, self-criticism in the form of really being mean in the way we talk to ourselves. But we also don't accept ourselves for who we are and what stage of life we're in. So if you're no longer 19 and now you're 30, you're not going to fit in the same jeans the same way that you did when you were 19. And if you're 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 or 80, your body is going to look different, or even later, in all of those stages. And so we have to learn to accept ourselves. We don't dress the same way we did when we were younger, when we're older. We don't dress like frumps. We dress cute for our age, right? We pick out things that are bright and fun and pretty and perfect for us. But maybe something needs to hide a bulge, or maybe something needs to be a little longer. You know, and so we change the way we do. We don't wear the super high heels, some of us who have back problems or whatever. We've gone down to kitten heels or maybe no heels at all. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. And you can be just as lovely and vital and beautiful whether you're wearing the clothes you wore when you were younger or the clothes that you choose for yourself today. The same goes for the color of your hair. As you see, I have gray in my hair, white really. And some people, I forget that for some people, that's hard. Some of you have decided to go gray, no matter what age you are. Some of you are quite young going gray. And some of you haven't. My mother was 89 and still had a head full of black hair, and that was her natural hair. My dad has snow white hair. I got a mix. But it's hard for people to suddenly see themselves in a different way, especially if you've been coloring your hair, for example, and then you let it grow out, and it's like you have to learn to accept who this new person is. But let me tell you that your beauty has nothing to do with the way your body is shaped or the way your face looks, how many wrinkles you have, how your hair looks as far as the color of your hair, whether it's going gray or not. It has everything to do with your attitude. Self-acceptance is attitude. Take someone beautiful. Audrey Hepburn. No, not Audrey Hepburn. Katharine Hepburn. Let's take, Audrey Hepburn's beautiful too, but Katharine Hepburn especially because we know of her as an older woman with a shaky head, right? Remember Katharine Hepburn? She was beautiful to the very, very end. And why was she beautiful? Because she totally accepted herself and didn't try to hide who she was. She had wrinkles and gray hair and a shaky head. And she was laughing and throwing her head back and fun and bright and somebody you wanted to be around. And see, that has everything to do with self-acceptance and attitude. So today, no matter where you are on your weight loss journey, if that's something you're going on, or your health journey, or your hair color journey, or your facial skin, journey, whatever you're on, accept yourself for who you are. Love yourself for who you are, and you'll feel so much better, and those around you will only see beautiful you. Okay, so today is Thursday. It is errand day. So what we're going to do this morning for payroll and at-home homemakers, we're going to get up and do our morning routine. We're going to follow that with some other little routines, possibly laundry and paper routine, depending on if you need to do that or not. Payroll, you're going to put everybody's going to put their children through their morning routines. Let's go over the morning routine for children real quick. Get up, make your bed, wash your face, and that doesn't mean they have to scrub it with soap and water. Just put some cold, wet water on their face, dry it off, comb their hair, brush their teeth, put their pajamas away, not on the floor. Hang their towel up after they've dried their face and hands. Put their clothes on that were laid out last night. And then come downstairs and have breakfast. It's a super easy morning routine for children. You can oversee that. In fact, I encourage you to do that if your children are small or even medium. Sometimes they need a little oversight. Okay, next, payroll, you're going to work. You might have to stop and take the kids to school. That's fine, and you're going to work. Do a clutter stop before you leave, real quick. Okay, now let's talk to my at-home homemakers. Same thing, morning routine, other routines like laundry routine, paper routine, children's morning routine, clutter stop, and now you're going to follow that with 15 minutes in your zone. That's back in your bedroom. You only have 2 more days in your bedroom, so do the second to the last thing you planned, 15 minutes, and you're done. Complete the process, put away, throw away, give away, and go into your home, and now you're going to have that block of morning is done. Now you're going to deal with whatever you have at home. So you may have children at home, you may be homeschooling, you may not have children, you may volunteer, you may just stay home. And whatever it is you've chosen to do, this is your time now, either to give away or keep. So if you have children that you're taking to school, you might want to just take them to school and come back and finish by doing your 15 minutes of zone work after you've taken them to school, okay? And of course, if you have little ones, especially what I call a hip baby, they're 16 months old, they're on your hip all the time, they're 18 months old, they're 2 years old, they're 2.5 years old. At some point, you have to put them down and say, you're going to be fine, you're okay, and then do your stuff. You're okay. They're hanging on your leg. No, mommy's working. You're okay. And do your stuff. Just 15 minutes. Give them something to play with. An empty oatmeal box. I don't care. Just give them something to play with that's different for them. And you do your things. You're not ignoring them, but you're learning to work with them by your side. A lot of women have a hard time with that. This is the beginning, okay? All right, after the morning is over and you've got your block of time and you've spent that either homeschooling or whatever you're doing, and then you've got a hard stop, you need to stop for lunch, clean up, and then start again. And then after lunch, you're going to do your zone work, and that is errand day. Today is errand day. So if you have a baby, you have to wait till your baby wakes up, or your mother's watching the baby for you, or you're going to go before the baby takes a nap, whatever you choose to do. Go to the store. I'd say if you have a baby, have your food already prepared and checked off and ordered, and you just go pick it up curbside, or have it delivered if you don't even want to leave the house. If you choose to grocery shop with your children or child, just be prepared to focus, stay focused. It's hard for us who have ADD to stay focused. Use your list, mark each thing off, make sure you put your list in the order that you'll find it in the store. You'll know if you've been shopping at that same store, the dairy is here, the staples are here, the freezer foods are here, the meats are back here, the fruits and vegetables are over here. You'll know, and so you can make your list that way so you're not skipping all over the store. It's hard to focus when your children are pulling cereal off the shelf. So if your baby's still small enough, yeah, you can take them in the store. But if they get bigger, in my opinion, I like to have that a lot easier. So order it, pick it up, whatever. That's an advantage that we have from COVID, that we've learned how to do that. All right, next is drop by any of the places you need to drop by. So do you need to do the drive-through at Goodwill and give them the things in the back of the car? Do you have some things you need to drop off at different places? Let's take care of that and then come back home. Do your groceries last if you can so nothing melts in the car. All right, It is also errand day, so that means that it's going to be a little tighter at home because you've been gone for an hour or two, depending on what you've been doing out and about. So you want to make sure this morning that you have something easy to fix. Maybe you've got your crock pot going this morning so that you have dinner when it's dinner time without having to struggle making dinner. And if you have a crock pot liner, all the better. Buy some at the grocery store today. If you haven't already put it on your list, put them on there so that you don't have to worry about cleanup. It's one less thing, like putting tinfoil on your cookie sheet when you're making a sheet pan dinner or whatever. Always put tinfoil on there, or parchment, depending on what it is, so we can throw it away and you don't have to scrub that pan. It won't have things stuck to it. Okay. And then we're going to have the end of the day. So we're going to bring in our payroll. Everybody's home now. Clutter stop. You wanted to do 3 at-home homemakers: breakfast, lunch, dinner. Payroll when you leave, when you come back, and before bed. So do a clutter stop payroll. And then we're going to make dinner. You've got a hard stop for dinner. Your dinner is either going to start at 4:35, 5:30, or 6, depending on when you get home from work or if you're at home. And what time your children need to go to bed. You kind of have to backwards that until you can figure out what time you need to make dinner. Let's just pick 5. 5 o'clock you make dinner. 5:30 dinner is done. Everybody can eat. 6 o'clock everyone's done eating. By 6:15, if you have everybody helping you, the kitchen is clean. 6:30 at the latest. Then you go get your shower. While you're in the shower, wash your face, moisturize your skin, all of your skin. Put on your pajamas. Go lay out your clothes for tomorrow. Take the clothes that you wore today. If it's still clean, if it smells nice, if it doesn't have a spot on it, hang it back up. If it doesn't smell nice, or it has a spot on it, or you've just worn it for 2 days already, put it in the laundry. Okay? And that's it. Now you're going to enjoy putting your children to bed, and then you're going to enjoy the evening. So your children's before bed routine is take a bath or shower. First of all, you want to make sure that they know that their clothes don't go on the floor, because if you let them take a shower or bath and their clothes are on the floor, guess what they're going to do? They're going to get out of the tub or shower wet and stand on their clothes or near their clothes, and their clothes are going to get wet. And then you can't really put them in the laundry basket because they'll get gross. So you'll have to hang them somewhere to dry. So make sure they know laundry goes in the laundry basket before they get in the shower. They need their pajamas and their underwear. They go take their shower, dry off, hang their shower on their own hook, hang their towel on their own hook. They have their own towel, their own hook that they can reach. Brush their teeth. If they wash their hair, maybe you need to help the girls with their long hair, or maybe a boys with long hair, or they have texture in their hair. You got to do some things to their hair. And then pajamas. Well, they're in their pajamas when you're doing that. And then they're going to pick out a book. And we're going to lay out their clothes for tomorrow. With your help, you're going to check the weather. You're going to talk about what they're going to wear. They're going to pick out what they're going to wear with your help. And it's going to be laid out so in the morning there's no conversation. They're going to put on their clothes. Just like you don't have a conversation, you're going to put on your clothes. Okay. Then put them in bed, read them a story, kiss them goodnight, say their prayers, and then that's your hard stop with kids. You're done with kids. Hopefully they're staying in their bed. Now you've got time with your husband until about 9:30. Go into the kitchen, make sure the dishwasher has soap in it, it's running, wipe the sink, go into the bathroom, brush your teeth, floss your teeth, climb into bed, have sweet dreams. Okay, make sure you did your 3 clutter stops. That's really, really important. And good luck. I know you're going to have a wonderful day, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. And remember to check off each thing you do throughout the day in your planner, whether you're payroll or not. Look at that planner when you're home and check off each thing you do. It'll hold you accountable. That's it for today. Have a wonderful day, and always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.